Hello, we're in Venice to interview the outstanding LAV DIAZ for his film When the Waves Are Gone. Hi, Lav.
Hi.
How are you?
Magandang hapon po.
Mabuti.
Magandang hapon po.
So, explain to us yung origin of your movie and how the anti-drug campaign of Duterte inspired it.
Nag-umpisa kami sa pelikulang ito 6 years ago. Originally, it was a gangster movie. Supposed to be a gangster movie. We're thinking of Ronnie Lazaro and Joel Torre because we've been wanting to have them back as, you know, they're close friends as well. Close friends ko sila. Nagkasama kami sa hubad sa ilalim ng buwan before. And then we want to work with them again. Pero when we started, very busy sila, so iniwan muna namin. And then, halos nakalimutan na eh. Halos nakalimutan na. Pero si Bianca, tireless yan eh. Akala mo nakalimutan na. Ginagawa niya, naghahanap pa rin ng little funding here and there. Biglang sumabog itong fast track ko. Nag-erupt itong Taal Volcano noong January of 2020. So ganun ako, yung first impulse is, oh, it's good to use the lahar, you know, all these devastations sa look ng cinema. So we asked John Lloyd if he can join us. Papasukin namin yung area ng devastations ng Taal. And he said yes. So we rented a van, we went there, napasok namin yung cordon ng military, and we started shooting. So we got some things there. And then, nag-break kami, bumalik kami uli, nagdagdag ng shoot, and then, nag-pandemic. Then maraming months ng lull. November of 2020, ready na naman kami bumalik, but there's still this very strict, you know, protocol because of the COVID. So, mag-isa akong pumunta ng Sorsogon. I went there for 2 months checking, walking around, naghanap ako ng kwento, trying to find some things. By January, okay na ako. I called them up. When they got there, nag-iba na naman yung kwento. From the gangster film to the thing that we shot in Taal, naging iba na naman dito sa Sorsogon. And eventually it became the film. Of course, we stayed in Sorsogon for 2 years. It became about this investigator during the Duterte regime where he was morally fractured by the extrajudicial killings, you know, perpetrated by the police, and they said some vigilantes and some militias, but you know that it's coming from one of the very first orders of the president when he became president to, you know, have his so-called tokang, his drug war, his war on drugs, where there's the victims are the helpless and the poor and the innocents most of the time, you know, and they're not really after the drug lords naman. So somehow you can see that they're just after quota to show some semblance of may progress yung war on drugs. And it became very, very devastating on our psyche. But then, after a while, people got inured to it. Parang desensitized, okay na, napabayaan na. So yun yung kwento.
And talk about Ronnie Lazaro and John Lloyd Cruz, how and why you cast them.
Well, madali silang kunin kasi mga kaibigan ko sila, and at the same time, you know, I know, kilala ko na sila, so there's trust, and alam ko yung range nila, somehow. Malalalim silang tao, pati politics nila, I know. They also resent these things, yung mga nangyayari. So we are in the same boat, and yeah, I know that they can do it. Yun lang naman. You trust them, they trust me, so, and I hope they trusted me.
Yung idea of making them dance, talk about that, where you got that idea.
Yeah, it's a mix of noong andun ako ng 2 months mag-isa, So very strict yung COVID, the protocol. You know, you can even hear the voice of Chis Escudero and the mayor of the place. You know, in English and in Bicolano and in Tagalog na mag-social distancing po tayo, magmaskara po tayo lagi, mag-ingat tayo sa COVID. Pero, araw-araw nakikita ko pagkising ko, malapit ako sa tabing dagat eh. May grupong nagzuzumba, may mag-asawang nagzuzumba, may barkadang nagzuzumba. So, this Zumba phenomenon is also there, pero parang mayroon silang natural na defiance. They're resenting this confinement, itong imposition na ito. Yeah, wala silang mask, they're dancing. Pagkatapos, they're sweating it out, and then magmamask sila ulit. Parang, this is strange. So, from these funny images, naging horrifying actually. Thinking na, these are spreaders or what. Nakatakot, baka magkasakit sila. You think about it. Kinunek ko yan sa primal na movement ng mga tayo when we were just tribes. Nang wala pang Islam, nang wala pang impositions ng Christianity sa bayan natin. We're very physical. We have these rituals of dance movements. We can still see this in the IPs, the indigenous peoples of the Philippines. Na-maintain nila yung movements nila. Bawat tribe, may kanya-kanya silang movement. So, I mixed this up. When we got to shooting na, I was so fixated with this thing, with the corporal thing, yung physicality ng present at ng past natin. So, I want a primal attribute from this character. Sabi ko, magandang ipasok dito. And it will connect later to the other characters. So with Ronnie, pinasayaw ko. Sabi ko, walang beat, walang music. Just do it, from within. Kung ano man mahugot mo, create your own. Sa kanya yun, kinuna lang namin. It's more than 20 minutes, pinutol ko pa ngayon eh. The same with John, ganun din. So, nag-connect naman. No, it's a good ritual actually. Parang dance number nilang dalawa eh. Yeah.
How about the use of Rafi Lerman, the actual photojournalist, as a consultant in the movie?
Ang laking bagay ni Rafi because when finally I was writing the film and before I was writing the film, ang pinaghugutan ng kwento was the Pieta photo na naging front page ng Inquirer in January of 2016. By then, grabe na yung mga patay. So, Rafi was one of those, from the very start of the war on drugs, he was there, chronicling things, and catching things. He was a witness. So, yeah, malaking bagay yung mga photos niya. Hindi lang yun, pati yung mga sinasabi niya. Because kahit na tinanggal na sa Inquirer eventually, continued working with human rights groups. Nagko-chronicle pa rin sila ng mga nangyayari. So, tuloy-tuloy yung advocacy niya on that. And his words, rang so much within that film pag panoorin mo na. And I created a character for him there. Siya yun. I asked him to play that part pero mahihain siya eh. Sabi niya, hindi ko kaya umarte lang, kumuha ka na lang ng iba. So yeah, may nakuha naman kami. Si DMs very much he looks like him. Magkamukha sila eh.
So your movie screened also here in Venice Film Festival. So what was the reaction of the people and what do you hope audiences would have gotten from the movie?
Yeah, maganda reaction. May ko naman. Nakita nyo kahapon, it was good. Maganda yung ovation. It lasted for so long. And yung mga nag-interview kanina, they're really into the film, the discourse of the film. Yeah, hopefully, makatulong pa rin sa pag-spread ng katotohanan sa mga nangyayari sa bayan. Yun naman ang responsibilidad ng medium na to. Just like journalism, just like literature, just like poetry, music. It's always founded on the discourse of truth. Lagi, yeah.
Another movie that's being shown here in Venice is To the North, which is also featuring Bartolome Gingona and Soliman Cruz and other actors that you have used before in your films.
Manuel Santo Domingo.
Yes, I mean, talk about that.
Well, narinig ko lang to kasi when they were starting to cast, and kahit nga sa note nila doon na kahit interview sa kanya ng director, the young Romanian director na kinuha niya sina Bart, si Suleiman at saka si Noel because of my films. He was a fan of my films. So, naparood niya sila Noel sa mga pelikula natin, si Suleiman lalo, at saka si Bart na laging andun yung presensya ni Bart sa mga films natin.
So what's next for you?
Tatapusin namin yung parang part 2 nito. There's a part 2 kasi yung original cut talaga halos 9 hours yan eh. There's an prologue, an epilogue. Yung middle part ang pinalabas lang. It's very autonomous naman. It's a complete work yung gitna. So, nag-usap kami kagabi. We can finish the work. It can be a part 2 or another autonomous cinema. Pero andun pa rin si Lieutenant Hermes Papauran sa film na yun. Yeah, tatapusin po namin yan. Yeah. That's November of this year. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Love, for joining us.
Salamat po.
Thank you.